So let's talk about the practicality of storyboarding a little bit. This storyboard right here is where your sketch goes. Now, the way I've organized the storyboard is all shots have a subject. That subject does something. In other words, they have a verb and they have a reason for existing. There's a purpose to that shot. Just like in language arts class, your sentences have a subject and a verb. In shot production, which is telling a story through moving pictures and sounds, we're going to do the same kind of a thing. So maybe Julie is looking out a window, and so we see Julie's face, and she's looking sad. We're looking through the window, we're outside looking in, and so we see the bars in the window looking through as she sees her face. And so obviously Julie is the subject of that shot right there. The verb is looks out window. Pardon my terrible handwriting there. And the reason for this shot to exist is she looks sad. If your shot doesn't have a reason for existing, then it should not be in your movie. Every shot has to have a purpose, just like every sentence in a book should have a purpose. So let's look at some other ones. Maybe you've got an officer with her hands on her hips to show that she's in charge and in control. She's got a hat. That's how I know she's a police officer. And the subject of that shot is the officer. And the verb is looks in charge. And the purpose is to show that officer is in charge. I'm deliberately writing badly because I don't want to waste your time. Normally I'd spend a little bit more time getting these written in a way that we'll be able to understand them later when we're looking at them. So maybe you got a close-up. I hadn't been writing the shots yet, but maybe this one's a close-up, and we see words scrolling across the screen. And there's a cursor that's blinking, and we're seeing text as someone writes. And the subject of that shot is the text on the screen, and the verb is it scrolls or types, because this is supposed to be a close-up of a screen, like let's say a phone. We see a person typing and we see the dots, 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 and the purpose of the shot is to show what the person typing is thinking. So if Simon is typing this and the text is actually the subject of the shot and we see it scrolling by, and when it shows, it gives the audience an understanding of what's going on in Simon's head, why he's typing that stuff. In the last example, we are interviewing someone. So that's going to be a medium close-up, and our subject is at this point in the roll of thirds, and they're in their room, and we see a little bit of the couch behind them, and there's a little bit of a picture right there framed, and we see a little bit of something over there, and the interviewee, maybe we don't even know who we're going to be talking to, is answering questions to answer the questions is the purpose of that shot.